So I saw this video on TikTok and I wanted to give my POV regarding it. I've seen this guy before on TikTok and some other guy, whatever. Well, the guy that I saw, his name's Jesus. And I saw the video, okay. And then I saw the comments, and I agree with some of the comments because the guy, I don't know, he's like, he does his videos and stuff. I guess he's trying to do something good, but to be honest, it's not enough because I guess he helps people and he helps them his way. And I'm like, that's good, I guess, you know. But at the same time, he's asking for donations below. And I'm like, I don't know where his heart is because this video that I saw, I screenshotted it. And it was fruit vendors. And he approached them and he said, if you guys want to go to Disneyland or something, and I'll pay you for the day. And I'm like, that's nice, you know, if you want to pay them for the day, but they wanted to work. He's like, he said, oh, I'll pay you for the day, or I don't know, you know. And they're like, oh, yeah, but we're working. So they wanted to work. He was going to pay them for the day. And I'm like, that's good, you know. And I guess they took that. And then that guy Jesus, he's like, oh, now we're going to give out the fruit for free. And within, I guess, an hour and a half, there was a huge line. And the fruit was gone. They pushed the cart inside the U-Haul, and then they went to Disneyland. And they were with that guy Jesus, riding the roller coasters, etc., having fun, I guess. And then I'm like, I don't know exactly what happened. And then at the end of, I guess, I don't know how many hours at Disneyland, he said bye to them. And I'm thinking, what exactly did he do? He has like a gajillion likes. I guess he paid them for the day. You know, I don't know how much they make a day selling fruit. And that's good if he paid them for the day and then took them to Disneyland. And he got views for it. And I'm trying to think, that guy among others that I've seen online. And I'm like, what exactly are you doing? You know, because those Latinos, I guess they liked you, or I don't know. To be honest, no. You know, not everybody reacts the same way to people. Some people, I don't know, I guess, you know, yeah. And It would be nice if I actually saw them do something instead of using people. Don't you agree? You want me to tell you what exactly I would have done? And there was one lady that she left a comment. She said, "Why didn't you buy them their own fruit cart?" And I was like, I know, right? Thinking. But that guy Jesus wasn't thinking that. So he thought he was doing something, but he wasn't. You know who was actually doing something? You guys that donated that money. All that stuff that he's doing is actually coming from all you guys on TikTok donating to the cause. You guys are the change, not him. So you guys should be proud of yourselves. Whether it's something small, whether it's 50 cents, a dollar, $5, whatever it is that you donated, you're part of that. Isn't that amazing? And I know sometimes people might give me money and it actually goes to help the homeless and however I can, and people like myself and other people that are trying to do something good. It's harder because those people being taken advantage of by um, people like Jesus. So sometimes people, I guess, including myself, don't know what to do because it's like a battle. You just have to deal with so much stuff. And, it's just a lot of stuff to deal with. But you guys can. You can, I guess, not donate. I understand you guys might not be thinking, the person's bad or this and that. Your heart is in the right place because you're donating or you're liking, commenting, saying, "Oh, how fun! Oh, this guy Jesus is helping people, etc." But you don't see the other part, the other side of it, because, like I said, you're not thinking that. And you guys need to open up your eyes. I was going to show you something that I bought yesterday from a new friend. His name's Javier, and he sells stuff. He sells dinosaurs and stuffed toys, like Hello Kitty. See how cute that is? It's a Hello Kitty, and she's a dinosaur. Look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? She's in a costume. She's a dinosaur. Oh, you're so cute. But anyways, um, there's that person. There's other people on social media that I guess they say that they're helping the homeless, and they're not. There's actually one person that I've talked to that she's sweet, and I was gonna go volunteer with her. I already talked to her on Messenger, and I was gonna go. It's in downtown, and that actually helps a lot of people every time they put it. It's on Sundays between 8:30 a.m. and 10:30 or 11, something like that. They have tons of food and shoes and clothing, toiletries, I think, all sorts of stuff for men, women, and probably dogs too, and children. Uh, I'm trying to remember what it's called. It starts. What is it called? It starts with a day today, a day to start today. It starts with one today. I forgot what it's called, but I follow it on. I follow her on TikTok and Instagram. A day starts with one today. I think that's what it's called. A day starts with one today. I don't remember. I have horrible memory. But yeah, I follow that on TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, if you guys want to follow that, and you can tell anybody that's homeless if they want to go there. I also wanted to add that I know the Bible says, my used to say it, that that you should help others and not think about, oh well, I did this, or I want something in return. Whenever I say that myself, it's not to make myself look better. It's just that sometimes it's so annoying, irritating, that you have to bring that up to that person's attention or whoever, to maybe, like, wake them up and say, don't you get this? That's my whole reason behind that. So whenever I bring light into people that are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, like that, then I I I I don't know, I forgot. Well, I was gonna mention regarding the costume, because I do that as a sign spinner whenever my boss calls me, and there's people in the world that do more than one thing, and it's known, and I see people like that all the time, and you need to follow people like that actually do good in the world. It could be something small, or, well, not small, but I mean, like, it could be your friend's having a bad day and need somebody to talk to, and you're there for them. You honestly care about your friend, and you're there for your friend, and he or she needs a hug, and that hug helps a lot. It probably prevented him or her from committing suicide, stabbing a person, speeding, I don't know, like all sorts of stuff. Because sometimes we react but don't think, and that's something that a lot of times people do. And I know it takes a lot of work into doing stuff a lot of the times, you know? And I'm not picking at that guy Jesus as a person, but his actions, you know? Because I know I wouldn't do that. And I know if I worked at DPSS, it would be amazing. And I was going to mention regarding the costume that, should I even say it? I don't know. You know? And this is everywhere, you guys. People have to deal with all sorts of stuff at work. Do you want me to tell you? This is like anywhere that you go. And just like I said, Jesus, you need to try your best and fix that. However you can. It might be something small. That you might think it's small, but it actually will do something. It's better than nothing, don't you think? So, let me tell you about myself as a sign spinner. I've been there for a year. Well, I haven't gone. I left last time. I just didn't want to deal with my boss. And I left. And it's like a big mess. I don't know. It's like, I'm a sign spinner, right? Okay, so when I went to work, you know, which I'm sure lots of people can relate to this. Please tell me you cannot relate to this. Please. Yeah? So I went to work as a sign spinner, right? And I know there's tons of people that can relate to this. Okay, I went to work, I'll say that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a sign spinner. I have to put this costume on. It's fucking hot in there. And what am I have to zip it up and this and that. There was no training. I trained myself, right? Well, my boss and his wife try to help. Yeah, okay, but you're in the way. I'm self-sufficient, and I get irritated, and you're in my way. That's always the way that I've been. You're in my way. You're irritating me. Because he might have been zipping it, you're irritating me. You don't know how to fucking zip a costume. And that sort of stuff irritates me. When it could be something basic, simple, and that you're making it harder. But anyways, the costume, okay, it's fucking hot in there. Alright? Put the costume on. It's fucking hot. I have to be dancing and shit. And then my boss wants me to hold the fucking, because I guess he thinks I'm Hercules or something. Or I don't know, She-Ra wants me to hold fucking a big ass sign. Okay, that's one. And then I have to be playing music. And then I have to hold what is it called? A flag. And they have to pass out coupons. Okay? What else? Did I mention it's fucking hot in there? Okay. Anyways, got used to that because I'm used to the hot. My mom used to have an ice cream truck, so it was fucking hot in there. And just like all sorts of jobs where it's hot. You work in a kitchen, it's hot. you work on a set stage with lots of lights. I'm sure it's fucking hot. So, anyways, um, so like I said, I'm wearing the costume. I have to play music. I have to hold. My boss wants me to hold the sign. He wants me to hold uh, the flag in another hand, and I'm supposed to move around and shit. And I'm like, hey, great, Junior. You want me to do all that? Fine, I guess. And then I'm over here trying to breathe and dance and hold the fucking sign. And I'm thinking, you're not very good as a boss, is one. That's one. Not only that, another, he wants me to go on live. Uh, I don't know when he decided to do that, since I guess I get a lot of attention. I've always gotten lots of attention. So he sees the reaction from me being a sign spinner. And from what I can tell, I'm the only sign spinner of its kind. And I only went to go do that job because, I'm a sign spinner, and that's the way that I think. I'm self-sufficient, self-content, and I was thinking I'm gonna go and do sign spinner. I just do the sign spinner and then do my job, and then I'm out that bitch. Pay me and then I leave. But no, here comes children, and mommy and daddy. Can he take a picture? Can they take a picture? Can we take a picture with Pikachu or whatever the hell I'm dressed as? And I'm like, yeah, sure, great. Smile, take pictures, record me. SUVs and all sorts of vehicles driving by honking and yelling and shake it and all sorts of stuff, because they love it. And I'm like, oh. And then, like I said, my boss, all of a sudden, I don't know how many months back, he has to be doing the live. He wants me on live, and there's like a gajillion people on it. And I'm like, great, Junior Flip. And I notice my boss only gets like that when I'm there. And I'm not the only employee. He has other bitches working there. But yeah, and I'm thinking, I know I'm amazing as an employee. I'm the first employee at his vape shop. And then through me, he hired 5 other people, one by one, because I guess it was getting good. So if I was able to do that, why is it that you employees behind the counter are not able to feed me? As far as like me getting more hours. You know what I mean? You give and then you take. Right? I'll give you some, then you give me some. Right? Don't you think? So for my boss to be needing 5 cashiers in total, what does that tell you about Alejandro? I went to go do my sign spinner job. Not only that, I'm helping 5 other employees keep a job. Isn't that amazing? And I say that amazing because, like I mentioned earlier regarding Jesus, what are you thinking, Junior? You know? Now, as far as a job, there's jobs that require you paying permits and having all sorts of stuff, and so in order to start your job. And then there's companies and there's bosses like my boss that provides the costumes, etc. Right? And in order for you to work, but then I'm thinking regarding my coworkers that seem to be vaping and hanging out and talking to one another and on their phone when you should be working, drawing customers inside the store, you know, to help your boss. And I'm like, if you're not good at sales, you shouldn't be doing that because Alejandro's out here killing it. Hmm? And people like that are good for the economy. I was gonna bring something else up. Well, before I forget, wherever I go, they recognize me, even though I'm wearing a costume. Because I take the costume off and because it's hot, I need to breathe or whatever, and then they see my face, etc. Right? And regardless, they know who I am, and they know who's Pikachu, who's this, who's that, which is fine. But like I said earlier, I go to do my job, and then it comes with a package. I guess with extra stuff that I didn't ask for, but it's just there, which is nice, I guess. Like children want to approach me and take a picture and stuff, and I'm like, I make their day or whatever. A bunch of children in SUVs and expensive cars driving by and waving, and the mommy and the daddy stop right there, blocking traffic, lower the window down so the little boy, little girl can say hi to me. Which I'm like, I think that's so cute. And I'm like, thank you, that makes my day too because I'm doing something good and it makes me smile. I might be having a bad day, and the children, people, everything waving, cheer, cheering you on makes you smile. It makes you happy. It makes you have a good day, opposed to sometimes your coworkers, right? And I think that's good and bad because you should be having an amazing day at work and not be stressed out or worried about your employees. But that's a huge problem everywhere. I remember one time when I was going to clock in around 12 noon, and one of the employees that works there, Hans, I don't know where he's from or how old he is, but I guess he clocked in at 7 or 8 in the morning, and like 4 hours had passed by, and I told him, "Did you make any sales?" He said, "No, it's dead." And I'm like, in 4 hours, he didn't do anything? I noticed tiny little smoke shop in downtown, at least one, where there's a bunch of employees and it's a small smoke shop. And I'm like, what are these people doing here? It's a dinky little smoke shop, doesn't have much stuff in it, and there's a bunch of employees. Why? And there's a couple other smoke shops that I've gone to, and there's one cashier and the other one another cashier. There was one cashier he was like a complete butt, and I guess he thought he was the owner or something. And yeah, I don't know. So I'm thinking, like always, some of these people, you should not be doing jobs that don't look good on you. Because I've had people wear the costumes when I'm not there, and I've told my boss, who wears these costumes? They smell. And the feet area, the hand area, dirty. And I'm like, who are these people wearing these costumes? And he says, you're the only one wearing them, or whatever. And I'm like, no, because when I was the only person doing the costumes, they were clean, brand new looking. And then I guess he was testing out other people, and I'm like, yeah, you're damaging the costumes, and I have to deal with that because the zipper or the the wrist area or the leg area is dirty. They just look horrible. So I would suggest for you not to do a job you can't do. Go find something else to do with yourself and leave that job to somebody that's actually good at it. Talking about being good at it, my boss, with all that yipping, he once wore a costume. He couldn't handle it. He could barely walk. He couldn't hold the speaker, and he needed help outside with one of the employees holding I don't know what. And I'm like, yeah. So again, please stop doing stuff that doesn't apply to you, that you can't do. Don't think that it's for you when it's not. Yeah? And I say this from personal experience. I'm going to be 45 years old, and I've worked a lot. So I've seen a lot, and I still see a lot. And there's a lot of stuff that I don't see. Oh, I forgot. That attention that I get when I'm at work, I don't see that all over the place. What's going on? Hello Kitty Dragon? What's going on? Hmm? Isn't she so cute? Oh, so cute. That's cute. I'll probably get that costume if they have it. But yeah, I'll share this with you guys. I know from the beginning, when you start a new job, you might think you can't handle it, but you can. I've had more than one person do the cautions and they just can't do it. You know why? They don't have a support system. They don't have somebody like Alejandro. And we need more people like that. And I don't, some people just don't care. Scratch you. I don't need you around me. And if people actually did that, helped each other, then we'd see change. Wouldn't that be amazing? I don't know how many employees have come and gone because they can't handle our boss. There's people that worn the costume and they end up leaving. I'm sure because he's a pain and yeah. That applies to business owners. If you're not the business type, you don't know about business, you shouldn't be doing that. You know, I've been doing business. I don't have a business, but I know about business since before I was 18. My mom had more than one business. She had a ice cream truck business of 15 trucks. She had lots of money. She used to sell jewelry. She had a case full of jewelry, expensive jewelry. She did that. She sold Avon. She sold Mary Kay. She had a produce truck, a donut truck. Uh, she did all sorts of stuff. And she did a lot of stuff before she was even 18. So, me growing up next to my mom, I learned a lot. That's why so many people pay attention to me, because they see it there. And sometimes you have to bring attention to that stuff so you can help other people, let's say, acknowledge, because there's a lot of lack of acknowledgement. And we need to stop doing that. Whatever happened to saying thank you? I noticed that a lot on social media. The part about credit, which is acknowledgement. I just see a lot of people posting, reposting, or oh, this, and that, and they don't mention the person. I always do that. Even before I started using TikTok, on Instagram, I always screenshot it, whatever I learned from the person with the at, or I would add on the description the person's name or their Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, wherever I got that from. Always. And there's many ways of helping others. And I know tons of people do that. Everybody does that. Like when you do a review, when they ask you, "Oh, where did you buy this?" "Oh, they have phones over there." Or whatever. Or, "I need help with this or this and that." You know, people help each other all the time. The only thing that bothers me that I mentioned before is like regarding Jesus, that you think that you're helping others when you're really not. You're helping yourself. Don't you think? Which is not good, because Jesus is being helped by other people that are donating, and you think that you're helping somebody by telling them, "Here, I'll give you this to pay for your day, but I'm over here recording you, getting views, and I'm gonna take you to Disneyland." You know, that's not helping anybody, don't you think? So please be aware, open your eyes, be careful, like I always say, who you talk to, who you hang out with, um, etc. And don't say hi to everybody. And youth, please be careful who you talk to. Please be careful. And please get your own. Is another. It's just too many things to talk about. Get your own. Anything. You know how I mentioned about the Latinos fruit vendors? How they said, "Oh, we're working," because they wanted to earn their money. They didn't want some random guy saying, here's your pay for the day. Let's go to Disneyland." You know? Because they don't know him. They don't know him. That's about it. You know. I wouldn't, because you're gonna pay me for my day, but you want me to go to Disneyland? You know? And yeah. You want me to go to Disneyland? No, thank you. You know what I mean? You want me to dissect that and tell you what I'm exactly thinking regarding that? Yeah? Yeah, you want me to tell you? Because I already know what they're thinking. You want me to tell you? I know what they're thinking. They're thinking that, okay, we're gonna get paid for the day, and now you're gonna take us to Disneyland? Uh, yeah. Hmm. Well, you know what? I wonder how many people actually would do that. Like a random stranger, let's go to Disneyland. I wouldn't do that with my boss. I don't know you. You know? I don't know you. That's one.